Hi everybody, we are going to continue the second science chapter for the second term, that is sound and noise. Okay, in this chapter we learn about sound and noise. All objects around us make different sounds. Okay, we hear these sounds with the help of our ears. How do we hear? With our ears. Some sounds are pleasant to hear, whereas some sounds may be unpleasant. Now, sounds around us. What are the different sounds that you hear around you? From the moment we wake up in the morning, from the time you wake up, okay, till the time we go to sleep, we hear different types of sound. From the time you get up till the time you sleep, okay, throughout the day. Every object around us makes a distinct sound. Different types of objects make different sounds. Some of these sounds make us feel happy and relaxed. Okay. Whereas others may hurt our ears if we listen to them for too long. Like sometimes we put the headphones and we listen to music for a very long time, we put it at a long, high volume. So that is the time it will hurt your ears. Okay? Now, sounds made by common objects. When you get up, you see the common objects. What are the different sounds that you hear? Many of us start our day waking up to the sound created by an alarm clock. So as you get up through with the help of the alarm clock. Okay? And some of the sounds we hear every day are below. What are the different sounds that you hear? The tick-tock sound of a clock. The whistling of a pressure cooker. The mother's cooking, the whistle sound. The whirling sound of a mixie when she has to grind something at home. The whirling sound comes. Then a baby crying. The buzzing of a bee around a flower. For pollination, we have learned. So these are the different sounds that you hear. And there are many more. These are just few examples. Sounds made by living beings. Now, plants. You must be surprised, but how does plants make sound? Yes. Plants not only react to sounds, but they even produce sounds. Okay. For example, the roots of very young plants make a clicking sound, which we cannot hear. Okay, this sound cannot be heard by human ears. Then animals. Animals obviously they make different sounds. To make sounds, to make the present felt. And why do animals make sounds? So that they know that we are here. Animals may use different sounds for different reasons. To alert others of danger. Okay, when somebody is coming to attack it, they make a sound to alert everybody. Then to inform others about the location of food. They make a sound to tell the others that food is here. Then what are the different sounds? Like for example a dog. How does the dog communicate? It barks. A lion roars. A duck quacks. A bird chirps. A snake hisses. A bee buzzes. And there are other sounds. There are just few. Now sounds can be of warning. Warning sounds. What are the warning sounds and why are these sounds a warning to us? They are loud sounds that are used to warn people about a danger or an emergency. These warning sounds are important as they alert people to either get out of the way or stay away from a place or situation that may put their lives in danger. So there are different sounds that will alert people. Okay? And what are those sounds? Sounds made by a fire alarm in a building. An alarm goes off. It tells everybody that there is a fire. Please move out slowly, properly, but quickly in a systematic way so that there is no stampede. Then police siren. The siren of the police. Okay, in the vehicle you see a red or a blue light, okay, flickering, and then a noise, a sound is produced. Why? To alert people to move out, to get out of the way so that they can move quickly. An ambulance siren, when somebody is sick, he needs to reach the hospital very quickly, so the siren is there. Then fire engine siren, so that people move out, give way, and they can reach the destination quickly. Now sounds can be of different types. There are two types of sounds, pleasant or unpleasant. Now what are pleasant sounds? Any sound that we enjoy hearing and that makes us relax. We feel relaxed, sit, comfort, and is called a pleasant sound. Now, how a musical instrument makes pleasant sound? Sounds when musicians play them, sounds made by the waves on a beach. When you sit relaxed near a beach, you hear the sound of the wave. It cools your body. You feel relaxed. Then rustling sound made by leaves when the breeze blows, the dry leaves make sound. Then sound of gentle falling rain and gentle chirping of birds. These are pleasant sounds. Unpleasant sounds. Any sound that makes us feel uncomfortable, irritated, or cause feeling of being unwell can be called an unpleasant sound. Okay? Examples: honking of vehicle. When the vehicle starts blowing the horn too much, you get irritated on the road. Loud explosion, loud sounds of aircraft, sounds from factories and generators, loud music and loudspeakers, firecrackers, and an excessive amount of noise that affects the health of living organisms is referred to as noise pollution. So when excessive noise is created by these, then that is called noise pollution. And it is very harmful also. How noise pollution can affect both health and behavior of people. Constant exposure to sources of noise may lead to several ill effects on our health. So when we are exposed to it, when we listen to it too long, then it might affect our health. How? What does it cause? It causes dizziness, headaches, and earaches. We get tiredness and stress, loss of sleep, and loss of concentration. We won't be able to concentrate. We might not be able to sleep at night properly. It's because of this noise. And hypertension and even permanent loss of hearing. Later on, we might lose the power of hearing. Then animals do get irritated also. When you burst crackers, you see the dogs, if you have pets at home, you will see them coming, running, going under the bed. Why? Because they are irritated by that sound. Now, how to reduce sound pollution? Okay, we should take the following measures, preventive measures, to save ourselves from noise pollution. What should we do? Avoid using loudspeakers for too long and too loudly. When you want to listen to music, put the volume low. Avoid using loudspeakers, which will disturb. There are people around in the neighborhood who are sick, who are suffering. So, if we stop using them, then we can reduce noise pollution. Avoid unnecessary honking. So, people are in traffic, they keep blowing the horn when you know that the traffic has stopped. You cannot move ahead. So, by blowing the horn, it doesn't help. You're just increasing noise pollution. Building factories and airports away from cities. So, factories and airports should be away from where people live. Stop the use of firecrackers on any occasion. Okay? These firecrackers make a loud sound. Many birds, animals, they die. And many are scared. So stop using. But what should we do? Plant more trees around our house and neighborhood. Now, why do we need to plant trees? Because trees help in absorbing noise. Okay? Adopting these measures will help us to live a happy and healthy life. So if we adopt these measures, noise pollution will be less and we will be leading a happy and healthy life.